All right, so just talk a minute about your post about masks because I think that that's
Oh,
where my whole family wants to disown me.
yeah, this is the tough one, right? Because it's the biggest virtue signaling of 2020. Look, I'm a good person.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
putting on my good person mask, but really deep down, I think perhaps the more somebody feels the need to mask up to save other people's lives, the more shame that that said person experiences that they're trying to hide an inferiority complex where they perhaps don't feel that they are a good person.
Hmm.
So I'm not saying this is a true story. I've never done studies on it, but what I have done is I have really observed, like I always do, the projections, the anger, the rage, the tattletelling, the reporting, the looks of people who have them on to other people like myself who use discernment where I do wear them and where I don't wear them.
Hmm.
And I just really see that one of my favorite things that I've learned in studying the human ego for the last 4 years is all blame outside is projected shame inside. So let's look at this trigger, right?
Mm.
Finger to outside of someone else, and you got three fingers pointing back at you. So
Hmm.
anytime someone is blaming you for their whatever, it is really just shame that they are not willing to face. So the
Hmm.
more someone is throwing heat at you,
Mm.
being the source of their whatever victim consciousness, the less that they have faced their own demons and shadows, and they're just
Hmm.
trying to project their anger out at you so that they don't have to deal with it. Right? They're just like, I don't want to deal with this. So, no, I'm perfect. I don't have anything going on. So these masks are a great way to expose that, I believe. And when I dug up the research, so that's, I mean, there's so many different, mental, emotional, spiritual paths that we can go down with the whole mask thing.
Yep. Yep.
But when I did a lot of the research on masks, and I've been a health practitioner now for 10 years. I've run thousands of functional medicine labs on people. I can tell you right now that 70% of our detoxification
Hmm.
happens. In other words, our body takes out the garbage. 70% of it leaves through the mouth. 70%. One might think, oh, it's sweating or,
Right. Right.
pooping,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
But it's mostly our breath. And so when we're breathing out, we have a mask, we're just breathing back in our own toxic crap that our body's trying to expel from the body. And what that's causing is it's causing a lot of our lungs to create more mucus over the lung tissues and the lung lining. And that's where I'm starting to help people do lung cleanses and start to learn how to breathe better.
Hmm.
This is why, like, this is the conspiritualism part of our show, Rachel,
Yep.
where,
Yep.
the
Yep.
more that
Yep.
you're getting into spirituality. And what I mean by that is not being like righteous in your spirituality. I'm better than you because I
Hmm.
meditate,
Hmm.
or, meditate. But when you're practicing breathing throughout the day and exercise and lymphatic drainage, that you're doing a lot more for your body. These masks are made of the same material that they use for nonstick pottery, nonstick pans.
Wow.
And this is Teflon. And so, one could argue that you can only expose your body to Teflon to have harmful reactions in the body when you heat up a pot or a pan to like 400 degrees. But we're also breathing out, and our mouth is expelling hot air. So no matter what, these things are touching your face. These are the same kind of materials that are causing large amounts of cancer in people. And you've
Hmm.
probably all seen mask knee, right? I have a whole article on this too, so you can share it if you want. It's called dianekaiser.com/mask dash madness. So these blue masks
Well,
specifically,
post it on your, do you have it on your Facebook? Because I can easily scroll to it right now
yeah,
and show
just
it.
look at the picture of the mask. And then it was one of my top shared posts this year, and most tagged posts it's a picture of a mask that says, "Did you know?" In pink letters in the very top, that
Hmm.
these blue masks that are mandated in grocery stores. And Rachel, today I flew, and they don't allow N95 masks anymore. They don't allow bandanas anymore. It has to be a blue mask or other types of masks that are more medically mandated. So
And it says, it actually says on the mask that's mandated for you to wear that it does not stop coronavirus. It says it, right? It says it
mhm,
on it.
exactly.